Welcome back to G Fun Facts Online, your go-to source for the most mind-blowing facts and futuristic insights. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's not just fascinating, but increasingly crucial for our planet. How artificial intelligence is becoming our superhero in the fight against floods. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, stick around, because the future is now. We all know climate change is shaking things up, and unfortunately, that means more frequent and more intense floods hitting communities worldwide. It's a massive challenge, and old methods just aren't cutting it anymore. We need smarter ways to predict, prepare, and protect ourselves. Enter artificial intelligence. AI is revolutionizing how we understand and manage our rivers and waterways. Imagine AI sifting through mountains of data, everything from satellite images and complex weather patterns to real-time updates from sensor networks and even what people are posting on social media during a flood. This gives us an incredibly detailed picture of flood risks. And the real magic happens with something called machine learning. Fancy algorithms, like LSTMs and CNNs, don't worry about the names, are learning to spot complex patterns between rainfall and river flow, making flood forecasts, especially for those sudden extreme events, way more accurate than ever before. But AI isn't just about predicting, it's about acting fast. Picture this. Tiny sensors, part of the Internet of Things, are placed in rivers and drainage systems. AI monitors the data from these sensors, water levels, flow rates, and if things get risky, it can trigger instant alerts or even automatically activate flood defenses, like pumps. That's not all. AI is also helping design smarter flood defenses. By analyzing historical flood data, the shape of our cities, and how drainage networks are laid out, AI can pinpoint vulnerable spots and tell us the best places to build or upgrade infrastructure, like smart drainage systems. Knowing where floods are likely to hit is super important, right? AI is a rock star at creating super detailed, high-resolution flood risk maps. These maps are gold for urban planners. They can see which areas are safest for new buildings, how to design cities that can withstand floods, and even run simulations to test out different development plans. It's like having a crystal ball for city planning, ensuring we build smarter, more resilient communities. One of the coolest things is how AI is helping areas that don't have a lot of on-the-ground monitoring equipment. Think about remote regions or developing countries. Global AI models, trained using data from all over the world, including satellite observations, are now providing reliable flood forecasts in places that previously had very little warning. Some platforms are even offering these forecasts for free, covering millions of people and aiming to give up to 7 days advance warning for river floods. That's life-saving information. Scientists are also getting creative by teaching AI to understand the actual structure of river networks, how rivers connect, branch out, and flow. They're using something called graph neural networks, or GNNs, to better predict how water will move through an entire system, even capturing how an event in one part of a river can affect areas far downstream. Plus, we're building incredibly detailed maps of global river networks using satellite imagery and advanced elevation data. These maps show all the tiny details, like branching rivers and canals, giving AI an even clearer picture to work with. Now, it's not all smooth sailing. There are definitely challenges. Sometimes there isn't enough data, or the data we have might be biased, especially in developing regions. Making sure these complex AI models are accurate, that we can understand how they make decisions, and that we can explain them to everyone, not just scientists, is also a big hurdle. And of course, crunching all this data takes a lot of computing power. So, what's next? The big picture is integrating AI into all our strategies for adapting to climate change. This means using AI to predict flood risks under different future climate scenarios, to design infrastructure that can handle whatever the climate throws at it, and even to support nature-based solutions, like restoring wetlands to absorb floodwater. Scientists are also working on hybrid models that combine the brainpower of AI with well-established knowledge about how rivers work. The ultimate goal? To build stronger, more resilient communities and ecosystems ready for the watery challenges of our changing world. And there you have it, a glimpse into how AI is becoming an indispensable ally in managing flood risks and building a safer future. Pretty amazing stuff, right? Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online. Join us next time for more fascinating insights. Stay curious, everyone.